Всем привет, продолжаем проходить Gridfall.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We must hurry, before the guard can act.
Обязательно помогать леди Миранж. Не хочу. Она мне не нравится. Что-то слишком много проблем при ней было. Так, во-первых, мне надо наверх. Во-вторых, мне надо вниз. Так. Из какого вообще перепугу переворот?
Lord de Castellon, the coin guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
To my help! And death to the others!
Ой-ё! Тихо, тихо. Костик, а ты чего не атакуешь? Костя, чего в сторонке? Ты ж у нас... спец по оружию. Или немного посидел на троне и разучился. Ну ладно, ты болеешь. Но все равно двигайся, ты нормально. Через двери ходить. Так.
To my help! And death to the others!
Альфа, обойдешься. Я могу сменить, кстати. Я хочу все-таки Сёру взять. Прости, Альфа. Альфа. Сёра все-таки мне больше нравится. Катя.
To my help! And death to the others! Things are about to get dicey! Green block!
Чувак стоит, как ни в чем не бывало. Так, ну ладно, на другую сторону. В другую дверь, точнее.
Lord Minister, the Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Так. Кого мы там еще забыли?
And death to the others!
Так. Я не знаю, как в комнату ниже попасть. Не, я догадываюсь, конечно. Но я не уверен. Так. Или это леди Маранж? Если Маранж, то на улице была. Так. Еще пойди разберись в этих картах. Ясно, понятно. Ого, какой жирный.
Death to the others!
Как животные прям. Так, кто там у нас засел в библиотеке? Леди Маранж, что ли? Или кто-то другой? Не в библиотеке. Что?
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone who is dear to me. And the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You were dear to me as well.
You are safe.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
Так. Во-первых, мне надо сюда. Ближе.
Lady Morange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
Мне она не нравится.
To my health! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Так, кто там у нас последний? Так, журнал, кстати. Спасибо, Сюрка. Ты лучше. Так.
Messenger, be ready to leave at once. You must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting him.
It's just that I can't leave the city just yet.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What more do you need?
It's just that I was told if I left the city today, it would cost me my life.
Who said that? The commander's men, I suppose.
I don't really know, but they were heavily armed and they pay very well.
And so you are prepared to betray your prince and country for a few coins. Don't you understand that the reason I am standing before you is because the guard failed to take this city? Do you know the punishment reserved for traitors?
Sorry, Excellency, but I can't.
Ты серьезно?
Move along now,
If it's a question of money, how much did they promise you?
A lot.
You should be ashamed of your cupidity. Here, this should do it. Well?
Your Excellency is extremely generous. I shall leave immediately.
Ну. А могли провалить задание?
To my health! And death to the others! Green blood! I can't hold on much longer!
Кстати, а что будет, если я не смогу предотвратить переворот?
Come on!
Мне интересно. По идее, есть такой вариант. И меня уделала стража.
Messenger, you must warn the...
It,
What are you talking about? Who said that?
I don't...
Don't you want... Do you know...
Какие же крепкие. Больно. Больно. И не физически больно. Физически. Давайте, чуваки.
To my help! And death to the others! Come on, I'll teach you all the dance! Come on, let's see what you're capable of! Come on, I'll teach you all the dance!
Так, ладно. Ладно, окей. У меня там ловушки есть? Я надеюсь. Поживем. Не живем. Почему же они такие жирные? Секунду. Поехали. А что ж, почему я топоры не могу контрить? Да блин. Я уже который раз начинаю с этого места. О. Я не расторопный.
Now is not the time.
Да вы шутите. Вот тебе и стелс. Что? Почему я не могу контрить топоры? Сейчас обидно было. В любом случае триггер активируется, окей. Не надо быть лохом, я вас поняла. Мистер Топорик, пора умирать. У кого там побольше топор?
Now is not the time.
Да что, блин, такое происходит? Что никуда не лезет.
To my health! And death to the others!
О, получили засранцы. А нефиг.
Make preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of San Mateus. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
The commander
Нифига
is
себе.
in his upstairs quarters preparing the attack. We should try to reach him discreetly.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly. But it's visible from the dormitories.
And I know that the young recruits were ordered to stay there.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the other 2, they'll be at the tavern. Olga and Werner are in charge of the guards' secondary activities. In the basement.
I see. Our priority should still be to stop Torsten. We will worry about the others later.
Так, арестовать лейтенанта, попасть в казарму. Так. Что за... Ладно. Я хочу поменять форму. И нам дают несколько путей. Хотя я уже забыла, что это за путь. Можно пробраться по лесам, можно. Делать что-то другое. Дом задачи у нас не получается, это фигово. Давай сойдем по лесам. Пробую. Только как мне подняться на леса? Я хз. У меня ж не умеет прыгать. Перс. Ладно, леса пролетают. Мне надо наверх в подвал. Естественно, я больше хочу спасти, чем арестовать предателя.
Shit. We've arrived too late.
Do you know where Torsten could have gone?
No. But we'll certainly find some information about it in these papers.
Мы в точности исполнили ваше распоряжение. Если операция закончится неудачей, у выхода из казармы вы найдете отряд, который сопроводит вас до порта. Там вас будет ждать корабль нафтов, готовый к отплытию.
Torsten suspected that I would denounce him, and he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to him. He cannot get away with this.
Let's go.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? I recognize you. You're the governor's emissary. And Kurt, you had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready weapons.
To my health! And death to the others!
Арестован. Ищем их других. В подвале там нам говорили, что лучше.
Torsten is a snake, but he's clever. Apparently, he suspected I would refuse to follow his orders.
He must have been told about our attack on the ghost camp, and drew his own conclusions. He knew you better than you thought he did.
Этот подвал.
Soldiers! Ready weapons! We are under attack!
We have been sent by the governor, Constantin d'Orsay. Your lieutenant is accused of high treason for having participated in an attempted coup d'etat. As you can see for yourselves, the attempt failed. Are you also ready to be accused of treason because of your loyalty to your lieutenant?
I doubt it. I'm sure they're gonna make the wise decision. Isn't that right, Dieter?
You give your word that we'll suffer no repercussions if we lay down arms?
You have my word.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's hide doesn't deserve our sacrifice.
Что?
To my health! And death to the others!
Это как? Ладно.
I regret, milady, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in charge?
That's right, what do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well. For high treason.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking an eye?
Why would your men risk their lives and their families' well-being to serve your greedy ambitions? Gentlemen, you have been manipulated. I imagine you were promised riches and high station on the island. Told that with such a prize, you would be free of the services of the merchants, the mages, and the scholars. But do you imagine for an instant that the Nauts would risk losing their precious clients for you? That the continental nations that you've betrayed would accept that you might return to their lands? You would be condemned to remain on this island, isolated and forever banished from the continent. I only hope that you are leaving no one behind you, because you will never see them again.
You make sense. We have too much to lose in this story. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but you're gonna have to deal with this yourself. Do with him what you feel you must.
To my health!
Это типа арест. Ладно. Я понял. Больше арест получается. Я с обойдусь. Я лучше другую дверьку выйду. Минимизировать ущерб. Мы опоздали. Да? Да. Да. Или нет? Сюда моей любовью к фотографии, скорее всего, будет, да, чем нет.
Too late. The coward has escaped.
Уч. Так. Сначала будут спойлеры небольшие. Большие. Я хочу. Мгм. Что я хотела? Заданий. Не знаю, может, лучше все-таки арестовать генерала, нежели чем. Ну ладно, уже упустил это, упустил. Будет жопа, наверное, потом. Вернусь к Костянычу. Я боюсь просто, как это повлияет.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Ладно. Очки характеристику. Так. Это не больше у нас тряпочкой.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Constantine, how are you feeling?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
I thought you would like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. And as for you, my fair cousin, you know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
Alas, the instigator of all this tragedy slipped through my fingers.
I was informed that the commander was able to leave the island. I wish him luck in finding a port that will welcome him, and you were able to catch his lieutenants. The squires will pay for the crimes of their masters, as happens too often. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that, I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present that is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her.
You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right. I'm listening.
I do suffer, my fair cousin. I suffer so horribly, and alas, we have yet to discover neither cure nor remedy. Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, Your Highness, we have the best physicians in the world. It shouldn't stop Father Petrus from praying for a miracle. It can't do any harm.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Taleme are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went. If this healer is as skilled as our pretty little sapling here says, then we need to see him right away.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Но мы еще не скоро вернемся. Страдания Константина не будут облегчать. Так, испытание водой. Высокие ставки пошли. Обсуждать с Петрусом то, что он хочет.
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus. What is it?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal to use.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
That would effectively raise the odds. But the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We are going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This'll make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure the usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy. Is this how you settle scores in Taleme?
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier. So, what do you say?
Я за. Согласиться.
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Еще Хикман.
To Saint Mateus bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Так. Пока. Фигманте, как я понимаю, случился все-таки переворот. Потому что они с подозрением относились к мне. Выполним задание отца, потом заглянем на остров Прогресса.
Greetings! Do you want to travel without tiring? So,
To San Mateus.
let's go!
На пешкаря было бы Так что точно. Мне интересно, что сейчас Хикман похож. Хикман. Да. Могли бы быстрее. Мяу, 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 мяу. Привет, енотик. Что такое? Не прошло половина? Или слишком хорошо прошло? Ясно. Как дела? Весет. Прошел Элден Ринг.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
On what would we be betting?
On the fights in the arena. You never heard of them? Quite a few come here and bet fortunes.
And do they win?
A few do, others have less luck. But they do get the thrill either way, you see, and that's all that counts.
I want to challenge the champion of the arena.
A champion? Really? Now?
Я как бы чемпион.
It wouldn't be him that sent you here by any chance.
No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to make a reputation for myself.
Ah, that sounds better. It's true you have talent and the public does like you. Let me think. There's Briscard, one of our old champions. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known. And he's a killer, I'm warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel, your friends will need to stay in their seats. As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Клянцу. Ветки.
You again? What do you want this time?
Why so defensive? Petrus, you had a proposal to make, I believe.
That's right. I've thought of a little scheme that could make us all very rich. You know me, so you also know I'm quite clever, and that my ideas are always fruitful.
You have a reputation of being a first-class manipulator.
Wait. At least listen to our proposal.
You really take me for an idiot. Gentlemen, teach them not to mess with me again.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Be careful, my child. You need healing. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Не так уж и плохо. Какая вероятность? 25% вероятности. Ладно. Несколько попыток. Какая-то сторона не звучала. Одна есть.
You again?
Why so
You have a reputation.
Wait. At least...
You really take me...
Убивай.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Да убивай же меня. Харизма тут не работает. Не, она может и работает, но мне недостаточно харизмы, чтобы она работала.
You again?
I have a very lucrative proposal for you. You know that I have to fight against a champion.
Everyone knows. You were expected to lose in 1 minute.
I'm well aware of that. I know that my opponent is too strong for me. But let's suppose my opponent draws the fight out a bit. For the beauty of the battle, of course.
I'm starting to see what you're alluding to. This fight don't interest me. The odds against you are so high, I wouldn't get much out of it. But if we make all the gamblers lose, by letting you hang in there a little longer...
We could win a nice little nest egg.
Organising this will entail some costs for me. It's better to add a bonus. Without the bonus, there's no deal. If you pay me in advance, you won't be tempted to play any tricks. So, get your wallet out.
Ну ладно.
If this seals our deal, it's worth it. Here, take it.
Excellent. Don't you worry now. Everything will be fixed for the fight. I think that one of my special clients will also be interested in our little arrangement.
Be careful not to tell too many people. so that the odds don't drop too low.
Где-то вот костер, костер, костер. Подрыхлять на коврике. Да мне лень драться.
Let's get rid of these money bags.
Слишком меня переоцениваете. Каждый раз драться, ну такое себе. Так. Я на коврике полягу. Так. Ладно, минутку мы продержимся.
Excuse me. Are you Cecilius, the famous healer?
I am a healer only through the grace of the illuminated. What can I do for you, my child?
My cousin, the governor of New Serene, is in terrible pain.
Well, that's terribly sad. Was he wounded in combat? Was it during the Coin Guards' rebellion?
Alas, no. He is afflicted with the Malachor, and his days are numbered. We are looking for a cure, but...
Now that's a true miracle that you require. And I fear that they're extremely rare in these pagan lands.
Cecilius, my friend. If there's anyone on this island capable of helping the governor, it is you. Have you not been blessed by the Illuminated? Is it not your obligation to aid our allies? Without them, who knows what would have happened to our holy city during the plot?
Petrus, you always knew how to weave words to get what you want. Very good. I'll go to New Serene and try to ease the governor's pain. But do not feed on vain hopes. There are trials that we must accept to undertake with humility.
1,000 thanks, Cecilius.
May the Illuminated go with you, my child. There is no miracle that he cannot accomplish. I will pray that you find this cure that we need so desperately.
I have not lost hope.
Cecilius is an extraordinary healer. I'm certain he'll be able to at least alleviate Constantine's pain.
I do not know your magic very well. But if it's so powerful, why would you have to come here to look for an antidote?
All I'm hoping for is that he'll manage to give my cousin some time. And some respite while we look for an antidote.
Я не знаю, ждать несу надо или вверху.
Ready to excite the crowd?
Еще как.
There you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your friends must remain in the stands.
Ой, будто бы от них есть польза.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
Мне надо продержаться сейчас, а не победить, как я понимаю. Или победить. Ладно, да. Ладно, тогда побеждаем. Это будет слишком легко.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
And here are your winnings from the combat. You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelia seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
А это, кажется, наверное, не представительница или представительница. Сейчас посмотрим. Представительницы.
Lady de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
We just let him believe that I would lose.
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It's true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us. So long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal? You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what's she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened, it's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's her.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother.
И я не удивлюсь, если он отец.
My mother? Petrus, is it true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You know that my uncle lied to me, and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it, then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and have kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back
это неправда.
when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sardet. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Хотя саму члему я ненавижу. Я хочу в Хикман заглянуть. Но и побазарить возможно, он подарит мне больше, чем... Целуй. Это надо делать. Я не хочу его романтить.
Greenblood, my friend. Glad to see you. I'd like to talk to you about something.
I'm listening.
Remember that note we found in Rolf's office?
Of course. The one that said the recruits had been sent to different governors.
Yes. It was signed with a name I'm familiar with. Herman. Somebody I'd hoped never to cross paths with again. He was the one who founded the camp we closed. And believe me, he has done an incredible amount of damage to the Guard. I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he's done. I know that he's in San Mateus.
О, мы как раз в Сан-Матеусе. Сука, офицер,
This quest for revenge isn't only about what happened to Raina and the others, is it? Very well. You can count on me. What do you plan to do?
Major Herman is posted in San Mateus. He's part of the Red Sun Regiment now. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup was dismantled.
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put to death for high treason.
The Guard's reputation has suffered enough from Torsten's scheming, and he has connections in high places. I'm sure he has many supporters.
What are you getting at? Are you going to kill him yourself? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it, and I doubt she'd be pleased.
I know. That's the whole problem. We need to get rid of him without anyone finding out.
Remember that we are talking about San Mateus. We should get rid of your major in broad daylight.
What kind of twisted scheme have you come up with now, old fox?
We need to ensure that he falls into the hands of the Ordo Luminous. They love burning people at the stake, and they don't care too much about who ends up in the flames.
The Inquisitor isn't very fond of us. I doubt we'd be able to convince him.
Haven't I taught you anything, my child? Every man has his weaknesses, including Aloysius. I could help you convince him if you'd like.
Хочу.
Burnings. But Herman, he may be the only one who really deserves it.
А Торстен как?
Find him, though. And he's been keeping a low profile since the coup failed.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of silence has on the Guard.
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to. She knows everybody.
All right then, agreed. Let's start by going to see her.
Блин. 40. Я никогда не... Что? Я могу у всех докторов попросить. Поговорите, блин, до новой сирене. Так. Давай, женщина, помогай. Так, иди сюда засранец. Опа. Тут можно еще квесты подобрать.
Ah,
Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. It seems there has been an unexpected development. The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of supply problems on the island, and a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace gave any such orders.
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved? Very well. I will find out. No, thank you.
Интересно, сколько я уже выполнила квестов? Раз, два, три, четыре, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Раз, два, три, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. А почему? Уже явно больше 20. Ну какого фига? Объясните мне. Или у меня есть она? Какого фига? У меня нет этой долбанной ачивки. Или задания спутников как доп. Задания не считаются. И надо искать другие допы. Ну, допустим, дополнительные задания... Они с спутником не считаются. Считаем. Раз, два, три, 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Двенадцать, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. Ладно, еще 3. Квест надо. Окей, я согласен. Но я хочу больше квестов. Естественно, чем больше, тем лучше. Хочу все загадки разгадать. 20 тут всего квеста. Да, я сомневаюсь. Это было бы скучно.
Lady Desarde. And Kurt, I believe I should be thanking you for my nomination.
It is your upright and honorable nature that won you this post, not I. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested your name.
I hope not. How can I be of service to you?
You seem to know Kurt well.
If you're expecting her to tell you some nasty little secrets, it might be best if I head away.
Don't say such silly things, Kurt. You know I only have good things to say about you. We have known each other a long time, and we have fought together. I think we have been brought closer by the ideals of the Guard. A mercenary guild, certainly, but for whom honor and loyalty are not empty words. Some would tell you that we're past it, that our vision is too naive and idealistic. Perhaps that's true. But I do not mind fighting and risking my life for what I believe is right. Kurt, too. Anything else?
We're here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinder.
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No. We thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. You have both. But promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance after this.
You have my word. We just need your help to find Herman. He's been hiding since the failed coup.
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in charge of the prisons. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help you, he will.
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminis keeps its prisoners in the prisons of the Guard.
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinde.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise, Kurt.
Что нас телепортирует с разгона. Был как Сиглинда. С Лоисом можно? Или заведующим им ближе? С заведующим фигови. Давай к Лоису.
What do you want now?
We've come to discuss something that concerns you.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to terrible crimes.
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of the demonic creatures worshipped by the savages?
Not exactly. He's responsible for many deaths, and was one of Torsten's supporters.
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminis. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to have him drawn and quartered. You should leave me now. Your lack of faith has already been proven in the past. I don't know why you even came to see me.
Старик, действуй.
Come now, Aloysius. Are you going to let this regrettable incident obscure your judgment?
Incident? You call the obvious lack of faith of your protege and her behavior an incident?
A momentary error, nothing else. Which she largely made up for by denouncing the commander's plot. To think that without her, San Mateus would be in the hands of faithless, lawless mercenaries, and that we would no longer have any chance of guiding this island towards the light.
You always know how to shine the best light on the situation, don't you?
Yet you know that Father Petrus is right. I saved your city with the help of Kurt here, and all that we ask in return is that you help us deliver justice. The man we are here to speak to you about escaped punishment thanks to political support.
In a sense, it's ironic, isn't it, Petrus? But you're right. We have a debt towards you, and justice must be delivered. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many questions. But if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, I'll make sure justice is delivered. The felon will receive the punishment he deserves on behalf of the glorious Enlightened.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon find this man in your jail.
Anything else?
Nothing. It's all right.
Remember that the Enlightened is always watching you.
Так, ладно, с этим договорились. Интересно, если бы отец Петрус не был рядом, все было бы фигово.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Sir, Commander Sieglinder wrote this letter to you.
I wasn't expecting that. Even though I never really liked the Major, the Commander is asking me to do all I can to assist you in your mission. So what can I do for you?
We are looking for the Major. We know that he was posted here.
Yes, and officially he still is. But I haven't seen him for some time. Following the coup, he was probably expecting us to go after him. The only people he may have told about his hiding place are his lieutenants. Those two are his henchmen.
I see. Well, we'll just have to go and interrogate them.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up in an Ordo Luminis jail?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? That's a bit extreme. Listen, I can lock him up, but you'll have to find a way to keep my men from seeing him.
Why's that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, they'll want to know why. And they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could end badly.
You're not wrong, Corporal. What do you suggest?
If you bring me some sleeping potions, I could put the whole lot of them to sleep. When they wake up, they'll be ashamed of having slept through their watch. But that's better than spilling blood. Exactly. Come see me when you have enough. Anything else?
So you need sleeping potions?
Exactly. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Снотворное. Пошли за снотворным. Понять, кого вы хотите с этого долбанного здания. Скорее всего, будет перезагрузка игры после этого квеста. Посмотрим. Просто я бы не хотела, чтобы Кикмен захватили. Если я потеряю множество квестов, это будет больно, обидно, печально.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm sure you'll find what...
Черное. Затворный огнет?
Goodbye. May the enlightened all...
Крафтить придется. Если бы было бы из чего его крафтить еще. Ладно, ладно, ладно. Так вниз или не вниз? Петрус. Не вниз, но очень далеко вниз. Ну ладно. Там еще один вот вниз должен.
And what can I do for you?
That will be all.
Yes. What?
Не пугай меня так.
So you need sleeping potions. Is that right?
Yes, to put my men to sleep. That would seem the best way of doing it.
Perfect. And then?
When you have your man, let me know, and I'll do the rest. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Now that everything is ready, we should go find these lieutenants.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
We're looking for Major Herman. I was told you'd know where to find him.
The Major? He must be on a mission somewhere.
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'd be sorry to see you arrested as an accomplice.
Listen, Captain. We really don't know what you're talking about. As for your threats, you're not our superior. You're not part of our regiment.
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major is accused of treason. You'd better tell us where to find him.
Lies. The Major is a righteous man. We'd give our lives for him.
Really? Let's see you do it.
Guards, help me!
May the enlightened have victory in this battle.
To my help! Death to the
Я слишком часто уже проваливаюсь. Мне это немного не нравится. Мне это очень не нравится.
Yeah.
So
When you...
we should go.
Goodbye.
Now that everything is ready, we should go find these lieutenants. Soldiers! Everyone outside! That's an order!
But, Captain, with all due respect, you're not in our regiment.
We're supposed to stay here, Captain. We must guard the barracks.
I believe that the rank of Captain of the Guard counts regardless of regiment, soldiers. Especially when the said captain reports directly to Commander Sieglinder.
If it's an order from the commander, we'd better obey, guys.
Oh, sorry, Captain. We didn't mean to disobey you. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
We're looking for Major Herman.
The Major? He must...
Don't play dumb with me,
Listen, Captain. We really... As for your threats, you're not...
Yet we're here with your newcomer. The Major is accused of treason.
Lies. The Major is a...
Really? Let's see you do it.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
To my help! And death to the others! So, are you finally ready to tell us where we can find Herman?
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop! You might be ready to die for him, but I'm not. He's in a warehouse, on the port.
The traitor is probably getting ready to leave the island. What do you want to do with these two, Kurt?
Lieutenants, you're under arrest for now. Go to the commander. She'll decide what to do with you.
At your orders, Captain.
Let's find the Major before he escapes.
Какие же придурки, монетная стража.
Here he is!
What the... Kurt? It's been so long. How did you find me?
Does that really matter, Major? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery, and your schemes.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers! Seize them!
May
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. To my help, and death to the others!
I am wounded. May the enlightened come to my help. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
No. What? You shouldn't be surprised. After all, I owe my talents to you.
Let's lock him up. The Inquisitor will do the rest.
А чё тут? Начала операция по плану генерала новобранца, прошедший подготовку в антиисричном лагере, идеальную роль не подвел. Кто-то сообщил представительнице о планах генерала. Многих наших арестовали и казнили. Я решил сбежать из казармы. Мои покровители не позволили бы приговорить меня к смертной казни. Но эта старая корга так взбеленилась, что лучше не рисковать. Какой позор. Мы мечтали о величии, о городах, которыми будем управлять. Теперь я прячусь в каком-то провонявшем рыбой сарае. Серьезно? Уже перевес?
Kurt, are you all right?
Yes. Better than ever. You cannot even imagine how much I hated that piece of filth.
What did he do to you?
As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Raina. The only difference is that I survived, and there's even more. Believe me, I'm glad that these memories went up in flames along with that bastard. Thank you, Green Blood. Thank you for helping me as I go through all this. I'll never forget it.
Так. Вещички на продажу. И как раз пошли кувыркаться в куртку. Давай сохранюсь все-таки на площади.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Опять. Опа. Я себе этот ставлю. Тогда. 400 килограмм могла носить, теперь я 300 могу. От чего это зависело? Может, клеймор улучшить? Мне кажется, он будет посильнее, чем сам для офицера. Можно и серпом погонять, в принципе. Сил не хватит. Так, ладно. Сохраняемся, идем кувыркаться с котом, если повезло, если нет. Придется очень много проходить. Заново.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are less from the
Ах, я хочу. Чувак, давай был прям.
Greenblood, my friend. Do you need something?
Now that you've taken care of Major Herman, have you begun to think about the future?
Yes. For the first time, I feel free to do so.
I hope I will be a part of it.
I must admit that I still find it difficult to believe that someone as gracious as you may have found an interest in someone like me. But nothing would make me happier. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Еще дружба? Да ты шутишь. И как куда затащить?
I'm glad you came to see me. I wanted to talk to you.
I'm listening. What's going on?
Now it seems the proud warrior cannot find the right words. Such a fool. I know I was your master of arms for a long time. You were young then, but now you have become a beautiful and fascinating young lady. And would you like to spend some time with me one night? Away from the others. Alone.
Meet me outside my room the next time we return to the house.
I'll be there. And I can't wait. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Your Excellency? Do you still want me to be with you?
Of course, you idiot. Come here.
Это и так понятно было. Нифига себе не сняли. Хоть что-то сняли. Броню сняли. Ладно, у них лучше, чем с пират. В принципе, получается.
I'm afraid to ask. But what happens now? You're everything that I want. And everything I love. What about you? Do you want me? I mean, in the future.
I cannot imagine life without you, Kurt. I love you too.
My sweet Excellency.
Yeah. Так, перезагружаемся. Желаем Курту удачи, всего хорошего.
Closer. Don't hesitate.
Green blood. Do you...
Now that you've...
Yeah.
I hope that you'll be happy, Kurt. You deserve it.
I hope so too. And who knows? Perhaps I found an excellent reason to be. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Теперь или все-таки любовь есть?
I'm happy you came to find me. Allow me to apologize. I should have spoken to you sooner, told you what I knew, and not betrayed your trust.
Indeed, you should have.
As I said, I'd like to make up for it and help. As it would be, she
Это потом мы поболтаем.
I still need... I will see you later.
Take care, my...
Так, я не хочу болтать с Петрусом. Это была досадная ошибка. Вам надо было все равно сохраниться в здании, чтобы я смогла поменять партнеров. Ну я и так буду все равно переходить через костер. Так что смогу сразу. Там было сразу карта, чтобы телепортнуться.
Closer. Don't hesitate.
Green blood.
Now that you've...
Yes.
I hope that you'll be happy, Kurt.
I hope so too. And who knows? Anything else?
I must leave you.
Green blood, my friend. Do you need something?
I must leave.
Я и так вот костер. Я знаю, Петр, что ты хочешь побазарить со мной. Я сейчас не готова базарить с тобой. У меня, скорее всего, будет перезагрузка. И час пустую потраченный. Ну не, я бы все поскипаю, естественно. Вместо Хикмати надо было брать до того, как случился переворот. Так, поищем что-нибудь интересненькое, я надеюсь. На месте же хочешь со мной поболтать? Поругать нас, похвалить нас. Мне музыка не нравится. Она говорит о чем-то очень-очень сильно плохом. Какая-то тревожная она. Она мне ассоциация просто. Я надеюсь, что все-таки переворот не случился. Опа, есть квесты, есть квесты. Будем повышать дружбу.
Lady de Sade, what bountiful wind brings...
Enough pleasantries, Excellency. They are a dull canter after such treachery.
I beg your pardon? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your servants, that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tiana Hakadactus to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You were even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tiana, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against her sovereign?
I never... I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your sire. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchants should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Скажите, насколько репутация упала?
Any other subjects?
Репутация моя не упала, но и не поднялась.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
Это ужасно. Наверное.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, and to what do I
have...
Farewell.
Я молчу. Сразу посмотрю. Или пешкаря. По лагерю ладно, пешкаря добегу. Все равно по прямой вроде как. Не так уж и далеко.
Respectfully, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Governor Burren asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us about. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I'm sure they would stop their attack. I need to locate and speak with the other rebels. Do you know where they could be?
No, they don't attack often. I fear they're gathering their forces.
Captain, the patrol we sent to the west has not returned yet.
I may have spoken too quickly, Your Excellency. Although it might still be possible that our men are just delayed.
Perhaps you would allow me to search for them. Maybe they crossed paths with the rebels.
Corporal, do you know which way the patrol went?
Of course, Captain.
You will lead, His Excellency. In hope that our men are still alive.
At your command, Captain. Your Excellency. Find me at the entrance of the camp when you're ready to start.
Ехали.
Are you ready to go, Your Excellency?
Да, куда я делась?
Yes. Let's go.
Конечно, дорога не может быть безопасной.
not waste any time.
Ты выбрал один из самых опасных путей. Да еще и приближаешь нас к нему. Но то. Вы ж не могли не сагриться.
Is that the patrol we're looking for?
Yes. That's them. More victims of these savages. But 2 of the soldiers are missing. Maybe they managed to escape. They'll surely need help. We should look for them.
I'm in trouble! Please help me!
This man needs to be cared for. But in his condition, we can't take him back to the outpost.
Allow me. There. That should be better.
Thank you, madam. Without your help, I would probably have died here.
Tell us what happened.
We came across a group of rebel savages. It was a massacre. A few seconds later, only Franz and I were left. We fled. I managed to drag myself here, but he was not so lucky. The savages caught up with him.
Was he captured? Did you see where they took him?
They headed north to Frazonegan, but in the state I was in, I didn't see much else.
Your Excellency, please. We should get him out of there. They're bound to torture and kill him.
We'll take care of it, Corporal. The rebels must have left traces when dragging the prisoner. But not you. You must help your wounded man to reach the outpost. Come on. Where's our group of rebels? The soldier they captured looks dead.
Let's go, stand up. Esse maru. Radi da neuda. Es vel de tegedach. Comaros de malni. Quayes.
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. I'm here because I want to talk to your chief.
I know who you are. The Renaigse on Ol Manawi. What do you want to say to Armal?
I want to talk to him about the abductions and to understand what's going on.
You would be the first Renaigse to care. How do we know you're not just saying that to find out where our camp is?
Siora?
You know who I am, Sengots.
Yes. You are the Donegad of Gai's Rad, the daughter of Bladnid.
So you know that my mother fought lions to free our people, and she lost. If anyone can prevent you from meeting the same fate, it's my friend. You should really lead us to your chief.
I believe you, Donegad. Very well. Tell me when you are ready to follow me to our camp.
Всегда готова.
Are you ready to follow me, Renaigse?
Let's go.
Крест спидран. Парень. Ладно. Ты чего такой тупенький?
It's this way.
Let's stay on guard.
What are you afraid of? That the Donea Exregao have set a trap for us?
Чего-то я боюсь.
It's this way. I'm letting my comrades know we're here, so that they let us pass. Follow me. We are almost there. It's this way. Come on. This way.
Yes.
This is our main camp. This is where you will find Armal. I hope I am not wrong to lead you here, and that you are not a traitor.
Here's the famous rebel camp. I hope their leader can tell us more about these abductions.
Расскажет, куда денется. Но я все еще не понимаю. Ну... Я понимаю, что мне энергично, мне надо доверять Сиора, улучшить, а потом энергичность качнуть. Если ты это читаешь, значит, ты скотинин. Ты перед тем, как штурмовать лагерь в Дундасе, ты капитан приказал мне спрятать полковой сундук. Штурм не удался, а мы теперь прячемся в подземелье, где, скорее всего, и умрем. Прошу тебя, найди этот сундук, пока тебя не опередили дикари. Он спрятан в кустах у большого водопада. А ключи я забрал в стоку лазарета. Да, я понимаю,
Who are you and what are you doing here, a knight's sake?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I came to talk to you about the abductions and your forthcoming attack.
And how did you find our camp?
I convinced one of your men to bring me.
Please, Mal. Explain to her what you know. She can help us free our brothers.
Well, I'll tell you what we know, then you'll understand why we have to fight lions. Many seasons ago, Sin Ulmanawi started to disappear. Lions attacked the villages and took them with them. We never saw them again. They were either crazy or so injured that even our best Donegad couldn't do anything. So we counterattacked and captured some of their soldiers. And we learned that they were taking our people to a place they call a laboratory. It is there that they torture and kill them. They talked about experiments.
Experiments? So that was the reason for all these abductions. But what do they hope to discover?
They hope to find a cure for the Malachor. And I'm afraid they're willing to carry out any atrocity to find one.
We found the laboratory, but it is heavily guarded. So we are preparing for war. Do you understand now?
Yes. And if what you tell me is true, we must put an end to it.
Alert! The lions are attacking! Traitor! It was you who led them to us!
No, I swear. They asked me to investigate. It was never a question of attacking you.
Then prove it! Fight with us!
The Alliance betrayed me as much as you. I owe them nothing.
Блин, репутация молодого альянса. Ладно, пофиг, буду лизать за мужиком с репутацией молодого альянса. Поднимать. Задолбал этот альянс.
You have fought bravely. And your word is true on Ormanawi.
The Alliance is the ally of the congregation. Taking your side was not a decision I made lightly. But Governor Buren used and betrayed us. And he will answer for it. Please, wait before you attack. I will do everything to dismantle this laboratory and release your people.
I trust you. So we will wait. But don't take too long. Qua awalem seg on Ormanawi.
Goodbye.
Да блин. Что ж я такой?
Lady de Sardet, what...
Enough with the formalities, Excellency. You owe me an explanation. Did you order your troops to attack while I was negotiating under a white flag?
I assure you that I have no idea what you are talking about. I would never have placed your life in harm's way. The alliance with the congregation is crucial, and you know it. Your suspicions are unfounded. I'm sorry. It is now clear that decisions are being made without my consent. I'm going.
You mock me, Excellency. I can't believe this matter slipped your vigilance. Everything the Donea Exregao have told me has proven true. Your men attacked and carried off natives. I witnessed it. According to what I've been told, they are taken to a place where experiments are carried out. Where they are tortured.
It is true that I knew of the existence of this laboratory. The place is dedicated to research on the Malachor. If a remedy is ever to be discovered, it will happen there. But I assure you that I was not aware that natives were being taken there.
Allow me to doubt your sincerity, Excellency. I intend to pay the place a visit and see for myself what happens there. Who directs the research?
Our most brilliant savant, the Dr. Asili. Certainly his legend precedes him. He is the master of your friend, the Professor Afra.
Dr. Asili is no longer my master, and I regret that he ever was. We should be off to Sardet. If this laboratory were what I think it is, the best course of action would be to burn it to the ground.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
Чтобы завоевать дружбу с того альянса, надо будет его где-то укреплять. В любом случае. И понятно, почему все зачарованные против мостового альянса.
Flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers!
Так, еще одну. О,
Halt! No one enters!
You speak to the legate of the merchant congregation, soldier. I have been sent by Governor Buren. I have to talk to Dr. Asili.
I don't take orders from the governor, nor the congregation. Be on your way.
You know I'm not afraid to fight, but I worry about the prisoners. Perhaps there's another way in.
Very well. We're leaving.
Son to better torture my people.
There must be other guards. Be careful.
так.
How awful. They've been reduced to burning the bodies.
And devastated. So many of us must have died here.
Ого. Не знаю, кто из вас сломал механизм, открывающий проход в тоннель, но стоимость ремонта будет вычтена из вашего жалования. Доктор был вне себя от злости, когда пришлось заказывать детали для ремонта. Когда механизм починят, я надеюсь, вы будете обращаться с ним аккуратно. Это очень крупное устройство. Опа, тут и нафта есть. Не только.
You're not one of them. Please, get us out of here.
Noughts? What are you doing locked up here?
These scientists captured and abused us. They performed experiments, made us drink potions, took our blood. I heard them say that they wanted to find out how we are immune to the Malachor. None of it makes any sense. Please, get us out of here.
I'll find a way to open this cage.
I want the one who did this to know fear and suffer.
Let's hold this good doctor to account.
Так. Ну, в принципе, сломно. Да блин, открыть ключом у тебя ключ. Ладно, ладно, ладно. Переодевайся. Недаром же пивной стопчик. Стоп.
Thank you. Thank you. We owe you our lives.
Just a little more patience. I still have to release the other prisoners.
Вот нафта, кстати, неплохой союзник. Так, иди сюда. Нас против этого зверства.
You are on Olmenawi. Are you going to free us?
Yes, that's why I'm here. And to find out what's going on.
What's going on? We are locked up. They make us drink horrible things. We're starving. They hit us. They take our blood. They cut us up. They tell us we will die to save the Renaigse from a horrible disease. But I pray that the wicked birds catch it and die. Please get us out of here.
I will do my best. Don't worry.
Let's go now. I want to see my people again.
Just one moment. I haven't freed all the prisoners yet. Now that they are free, we must help the prisoners escape this place.
If they leave through the city, Hikmet guards will arrest them.
So we have to find another way to get them out.
Давай с лабораторией разберемся сначала. Так думаю, а потом проведем клиников.
I'm wounded. I need help. These poor people lost their lives only a few hours ago. They could not survive this mutilation.
And they were tyrant. They were cut up like pieces of meat. May the volcano engulf those who did this.
Здесь собраны сотни коротких, но исчерпывающих записей, в которых бесстрастно описываются пытки опыта, которым подвергали пленных островитян и нафтов. Некоторые страницы снабжены схемами различных органов в разрезе и иллюстрациями с указанием, какие части тела были ампутированы у подопытных.
It's hard not to feel sick. This is proof of all the horrors committed here. Vasily has locked himself in his office.
He will not escape us. We must find the key.
Afra? What a surprise to see you here. You finally came to your senses.
Master, it's not...
Who is this person?
I am the legate of the merchant congregation, and I'm here to put an end to your crimes.
My crimes? What are you talking about? My work was for the good of humanity. Don't tell me you're crying over some savages. The survival of our species requires sacrifice.
What did you hope to find from all these experiments?
Since the Malachor never reached this island, I wanted to check if these savages were sensitive to it. And I discovered that they were naturally resistant. Do you realize the implications of this discovery? So I tried to isolate this resistance to develop a cure in order to send it to the people on the continent. But I doubt that you will be able to understand the subtlety of such an approach.
This man is a cold-blooded reptile. My brothers and sisters were no more than ants to him.
You are a very beautiful specimen. When I think of the power flowing through your veins. Come on, Afra, my dear student. Will you let these narrow-minded inquisitors decide my fate? Are you not also devoted to science and truth?
Science and truth do not excuse your lack of humanity. I'm ashamed of having been taught by you, and that I didn't warn Burin that you'd gone mad. If I had, we could have prevented all of this.
You disappoint me so much, Afra. A second time. When I think what I wasted trying to teach you science.
We learned everything we wanted to know. This lab will close, and you will answer for everything you've done.
You think so? Guards, capture these people!
Это? Продолжу чуть позже.